being called forward. And they're off. Away first time, 2 circuits of the Haydock track ahead of them, 3 miles to cover and 16 fences to jump for this field. Winners between them of 43 of their 145 racecourse appearances. The 28th anniversary running of the Peter Marsh Chase, and it's Haydock who strides into an early lead from Jass with a white cap, Mr. Strachan in the cheek pieces, and the national winner Monmouth green jacket on the near side of According to Pete. Fortification and Prince de Beauchene next, then Calypso de Creek, Cloudy Lane with the white sleeves, and Jaunty Flight, Kierkegaard and Morgan B as they cross the first, and all landing safely. All plain fences down the back straight, and Haydock leads up here, bowls along and seems to enjoy himself in the early stages. Takes off a couple of lengths ahead of Monmouth, disputing second with Morgan B. Prince de Beauchene, beige cap in the centre, and away to the far side, Mr. Strachan, tracked over there by the white-faced Jass. The grey Fortification in midfield, crossing the third. According to Pete, not very high there. Then back to Jaunty Flight with a striped cap, last year's winner Cloudy Lane under restraint from Calypso de Creek, Kierkegaard right at the back, white cap bobbing away, and Morgan B is at the tail as they take the fourth, which completes the jumping in the Haydock back straight. So a long run now before they encounter the next, and Haydock still leading up by a couple of lengths to Prince de Beauchene in the centre, racing keenly. Jass is out wide with Mr. Strachan, according to Pete, with the noseband nearer the running rail. Then Fortification ahead of Monmouth, shuffled back into the midfield, just ahead of Calypso de Creek in a dark blue and green jacket. And then the hoops of Kierkegaard. Jaunty Flight is wide of Cloudy Lane, latter name chasing a 6th Haydock success, and last year's Ida runner-up Morgan B, the last to turn in at the end of a mile. So Haydock leads the field for this race. First run back in 1981 when it was won by subsequent Gold Cup winner Little Owl. Cross out over the 5th. It was Haydock from Prince de Beauchene, according to Pete. Jass on the near side of Mr. Strachan. And then the grey Fortification just ahead of Monmouth as they go to the first of the ditches. Leader jumping well. Calypso de Creek is out wide from Cloudy Lane, Kierkegaard. Jaunty Flight quite so good there. It's being pushed along. It's a reminder, the mare. Last but one, just got Morgan B behind, ranging up to the 7th. Haydock over in front from Prince de Beauchene. Pushing the rest over safely. Jaunty Flight now just last, passed by Morgan B, who himself was bustled along for a couple of strides. And they head up to the fence, which will be the last after a further circuit. Haydock then leads the Peter Marsh field by a couple of lengths. Their Fortification hit it hard. He was well picked up by his young amateur Matthew Griffiths. At the tail of the field, both Morgan B and Jaunty Flight receiving stern reminders. As they go into the paddock turn, it's Haydock from Prince de Beauchene, according to Pete, up the fence. Jass with a white cap is close up in 4th. And then Monmouth, the green jacket on the inside of Calypso de Creek, and sandwiched between the two, Fortification. And a couple of lengths to Cloudy Lane. Mr. Strachan has lost a prominent position, being pushed along. Likewise, Kierkegaard and a break to Morgan B. And Jaunty Flight, who hasn't travelled now for half a mile. And the mare not taking much interest at the back of the field as Haydock leads them on towards the first across in the back straight. So fence 9 coming up to them. A few of these beginning to toil, and Jaunty Flight looks like being pulled up right out the back. So Haydock from Prince de Beauchene on rising, leading to jump well. And Fortification just reaching for it. Morgan B still struggling to keep up at this stage. Likewise, Mr. Strachan and Kierkegaard. So Haydock at an unrelenting gallop from Prince de Beauchene, still 2 lengths between them, according to Pete, disputing third with Jass. Monmouth, emerald green jacket, travelling well, the national winner. Fortification's being pushed along, and then Calypso de Creek from Cloudy Lane, who's yet to get competitive. Got about a mile to travel at this point. Haydock jumping boldly from Prince de Beauchene. Out the back of the field, Kierkegaard, Morgan B and Mr. Strachan all still struggling on as the principals go to 5 out. Haydock has made just about all. Another bold leap, and Prince de Beauchene hit it hard. He was picked up off the ground there, but it cost him a few lengths on the leader. Calypso de Creek now goes off in pursuit of Haydock. Prince de Beauchene recovering to race in 3rd, and still only 4 lengths off him. Jass, and according to Peter, next, and a little gap opening up to Monmouth, who's come under pressure. Cloudy Lane with the white cap is being pushed along a good 10 lengths off him as Haydock just seemed to take a full stride there, leaving the back. Allows Prince de Beauchene and Calypso de Creek to come on terms. Couple of lengths then to According to Pete. Jass is in fifth as they swing on in, and then a break to Cloudy Lane and Mon Mome. Straightening then for the final four fences in the Peter Marsh, and Prince de Beauchene, despite that blunder in the back straight, comes to put his white face up sides Our Vic and Calypso de Creek on the near side. Still just Our Vic from Prince de Beauchene. Calypso de Creek, According to Pete, a break to Jass. No repeat performance in the race for Cloudy Lane by the looks of things. And then Mon Mome up to the third last, the last ditch, and the old boy Our Vic still galloping on strongly, chased by Calypso de Creek. Prince de Beauchene's effort now seemingly petering out. According to Pete plugging on at the one pace, and Our Vic is stretching him out still further. Up to the second last he comes. Calypso de Creek is about half a dozen lengths down. According to Pete, a remote third. Our Vic over in front. Calypso de Creek still giving dogged chase. Clear of According to Pete, Prince de Beauchene, Mon Mome, Cloudy Lane and Jass. Our Vic with Calypso de Creek trying to get to him. Want to jump. Can Our Vic cling on? It's been a bold display so far. One good jump needed, and he came up well for Danny Cook. Our Vic a couple lengths up on Calypso de Creek. The 2 miles clear. Our Vic digging in very bravely on the run in the 12-year-old, keeping Calypso de Creek at bay, and a gutsy success and a deserved success back at the top level for Our Vic, who makes all under Danny Cook to win the Peter Marsh chase. Calypso de Creek is in second, home in third According to Pete, and then Mon Mome chased in by Jass.
What a performance by the 20-to-1 stunner. Our Vic, the old-timer, has shown the youngsters the way home here. Look, David Pipe there, outstanding across the cards double for this brilliant trade. There he is at Ascot already talking about his prospects for the next race. And here it is, the David Johnson colours. It's his 13th win. He's only had 31 races in all those years. He's now won, what, nearly £700,000. This young lad's given this horse the dream ride. And when the others came at him, he went away again. He was giving over a stone to Calypso de Creek, who's run a cracker at Double Cup at 33-to-1. According to Pete, stays on at 6-to-1 with the Grand National winner Mon Mome, an interesting fourth. But what a performance by Danny Cook, Our Vic, David Pipe, David Johnson, 20-to-1 stunner.
And that is where Our Vic slipped quite badly, and he did very well to win, but he's a real old pro, this horse. And a turnaround in fortune for Our Vic and Danny Cook. Remember, this is the horse aboard whom Danny Cook took the wrong course at Cheltenham and got a suspension for his troubles. He's in the headlines for all the right reasons today. David Johnson's run 2 real old favourites and old stagers today in Well Chief and this horse, both in the David Johnson colours. Well Chief a little bit below par here at Ascot in the Victor Chandler, but Our Vic really flying the flag under a big, big weight. You have to feel for Timmy Murphy, who might have won on Diamond Harry and Our Vic if he'd gone to Haydock. He's winless here at Ascot, but a great day for David Pipe and David Johnson with Our Vic, and David Pipe is with Alice Plunkett.
Well, Dave, what a day, what a half an hour.
Yeah, a lot changes in half an hour, doesn't it? It's great for Our Vic. I mean, what a horse he's been over the years for Dad, for myself, for the Johnson family. And it's brilliant that David Johnson's given Danny Cook another chance on him, and Danny's repaid him.
I know, poor Timmy's down here, and he's been such a friend to him too, hasn't he? But this is a horse that's won over every single trip and now winning a Peter Marsh.
That's right. I mean, the older we get, the slower we get. And 3 mile on a flat track in these conditions is probably ideal for him nowadays. You know, I'm just watching the replay as we speak. I haven't really seen it, but by the sounds of it, he battled on all the way to the line.
Yeah, and jumped. I mean, he jumped superbly throughout.
Yeah, he always has been a high-class horse. You know, he came from the Costello Academy and was, superb horse.
Yeah,
we'll miss him when he's